Hello and welcome to the Art of the Oracle for this very special reading today. So I'm doing this reading just about 2 hours before the new moon for 2026, which is a new moon in Capricorn, a water sign. And I just felt strongly, like all day I've been wanting to do something else and I just couldn't dive into anything, because I was really feeling drawn to come into this space and do this reading, and I wasn't sure exactly what it was going to be, but what I've brought in is Moonology Oracle, and then the Deviant Moon, and then tea leaves, which are fortune cards. And I'm tapping into the energy of what this time is. And I did a little bit of research about the new moon in Capricorn. I knew it was going to be our first new moon. And what I do know about new moons is they're a time when the sky goes dark, and it's asking us to, like, it's our time to pick the plan. It's our time to decide what is our intentions moving forward. How do we want to do this year? I feel like is what we're being asked for this very first new moon, is that the intention on this time is set into motion now. And I feel like what this new moon, because it's also pairing up with a group of fire signs, that it wants us to connect into our heart. I'm sorry, my dog is digging to make herself comfortable. She's settling in, apparently, to listen to the reading as well. But to settle in and to connect into our heart. And then when we know what our heart is speaking to us, or what are we feeling into it, all of these signs to light the fire of action, to get us moving. So to ground into our dreams, our wishes, through our heart, and then to move forward on them, knowing that we can have what we desire. So I did tap in before this reading, and I said, what do I need to know? And I heard, like, dance, dance, dance. It's like now is a beautiful opportunity for us all to feel into what brings us joy and to move into that direction. And when we do that, others will follow, because we all need some brightness in our day. After a very, very difficult time in my life, I woke this morning to snow, and it just felt like this beautiful, gentle, soft, hug, really. That the skies let. Now, not everybody feels that way, but I live in an area where we don't get a ton of snow. So that's what it felt. It felt very gentle. So let's dive into the cards that we have and ask, what is the message for the collective now that we're here on this new moon? And what is our message to help us move forward? So thank you for being here. Okay, so we have 2 cards that are falling out here. And perfect. Bring love into the situation. Air sign asking us. It's the water bear, so it's known here. And this is a new moon. So that's what it's bringing new moon energy and this heart-based energy, asking us to be in love when we set our plans in motion. With the cardinal moon, it's bringing in that fire energy, because I think I read that this was a cardinal moon as well. It's a cardinal moon in Capricorn. So be bold and make the first move. That's that fire energy, bringing that all in. And then another new moon energy here with new moon in Taurus. And the Taurus, prosperity lies ahead, telling us, to feel into what's going on. This is about grounding in and accepting the bounties that lay ahead. What a beautiful way to start the reading. So let's ask for some of the tarot and ask, what is the message for this beautiful new moon energy on this day? All right, so let's see. I'm asking if these are upside down, and I hear no, they're all right side up. So because the queen showed herself first, I feel like the queen in this cup is very it's a soft cups energy. Cups is about your emotions, which is where, we began, right? Is like, this is kind of a watery new moon. And this is showing us that it can be a nurturing, it's an offering. That's what I'm feeling from this card, is that this moment in time is an offering. And because it was the first card coming up, it's saying that this that came before it is an offering at this time. This love and this fire and this prosperity, all this is here for us, not against us. It is here to create exactly the right, like sprinkling in the right magic so we can create. So with the Hanged Man, it's asking us to change our perspective. Major Arcana card asking us to take a moment, pause, and change our perspective. And because we also have this beautiful Four of Swords, it's also asking us to quiet our mind. Because when we quiet our mind, it allows our heart to sing a little bit louder. Because sometimes we can't listen to our heart over our head telling us all these things that we need to know or we need to do. So the other thing that we're getting here is open up your heart to receive what is here for us at this moment, to change perspectives. The timing of something, I feel like, is like there's some sort of timing thing, because I've noticed this little watch here on his boot, is that it's like change the way you're looking at something. The time is right for this change. Like perhaps you've been considering a move or a change or something. Now's the time for that, and to quiet or to soften the thoughts that may have been coming in about what you need to do. I'm going to go to these tea leaves, which are so much fun. They're little fortune cards. I used to read tea leaves with my mom when she was alive, but truly in the tea. So I love this. So we have the Carrot card with the opportunity of a windfall, and the Tulip card with great passion, and then finally a handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So I feel all of this coming in is kind of mimicking this. It's reiterating that yes, the time is right. Look at something different, quiet your mind, open your heart, because opportunities and prosperity are coming into our space. Is that love and passion? All of this is very, very important right now at this time. It's telling us that this time is, I don't want to say karmic, because sometimes that scares people, because you only feel like negative karma, right? But there are many different karmic things that happen in our world, or many different phases that we go through. Like, I feel like this is a time in particular where we're all here for a reason, and that purpose is going to be revealed to us. That's exactly what I'm feeling. So I'm going to see if there's anything else here from the tarot. Are there any other cards here, please, from the tarot? Okay. And since this one opened before this one, I'm going to go with there. We have the Seven of Swords. So to me, in this particular image, sometimes the Seven of Swords is shown like, the victor, and he's kind of walking away with things. But I feel like, these swords are put down. Everything is put down around him. And he's kind of balancing. The swords are around the words, the communication, and he's kind of like eating the words, eating the sword. Be careful what you're talking or how you're communicated with people, because they can be painful at times. They can imply something that you don't want them to. The sevens to me are around seeing opportunities for new language, for, and that kind of rolls in with this. So this is an opportunity for you to be able to say things in a different way, or choosing your words in a little bit of a different way. And I feel like, can you see that? You can't really see that in there. I'm going to shift some of these up so we can get them all in. So it's an opportunity for us to really, really look at, and to be aware of how we're communicating, and what are the words that we're bringing out ahead of us. What is it that we're truly meaning to say, and what are we saying? Do those two things match? Is our words matching our heart? That's why the Queen came out first, is that because it's a beautiful opportunity for us to, you know, be aware, open our heart, and then change our perspective and quell some of the thoughts that may be racing around. And this is saying choose your words carefully. Now we have the star. Now we had this star in our last week's reading. And I love the star because it's bringing in opportunity. That's what I feel like, is that with its mirroring, and right here in the center of the reading we have 2 major arcana cards asking us that there is something that is timely right now that's coming through that was meant to be here, like this purpose or something is opening up that was set in motion maybe many moons ago and we were unaware of it, but now it's coming. Something important is coming to bear at this time, and the star and these major arcanas right here in the middle are sharing that. And then we have the candle that just went out, and that's telling me like something is ending. And I've got all these beautiful candles around me, but I'm going to go ahead and replace this before I open the next card. And the beauty of what this time is right now is that I can replace this. And there's no, like, you don't even have to see me remove the old and put in the new. And I think that that's exactly what this, you know, serendipitous moment is all about. It's like something is coming together exactly as it was meant to be, and we're getting to witness it. It is a very beautiful time for us to open our heart, to create anew for this full moon, to see things differently, to create the life we want. And then, is this meant to be upside down or right side up? And I'm hearing that it doesn't matter whether, because it was this way when I turned it. And what I'm hearing is it doesn't matter. It's almost as if this wheel of fortune, that everything is changing exactly the way it's supposed to be. And that there's nothing that you can do to stop the wheel that's already in motion. That it's meant to change right now. So we have 6 cards out here, and 6s represent these earthly things, these earthly moments. And interestingly, 3 of them are the Hanged Man, shifting perspective, taking a pause, knowing that it is time for us to move into a different perspective, to follow our dreams, our wishes, to tap into the things, the reasons why we came here could be shown to us in a new and magical way. And then lastly is that this is the time for everything shifting. We are going into the year of the fire horse. We have ended the snake, which is all about the shedding of the skin. And the fire horse is about moving forward with great speed into that which we desire. Along the way, it's asking us to open our heart, to be bold with this fire energy in the horse, but to accept this beautiful, prosperous time. Just like when I opened my eyes and the whole world was covered with this blanket of beautiful white here. It's nearly all gone here because the sun is out now and it's melted it all away. And that's how quickly it can shift and you can miss it. So stay focused in your heart. Don't miss a second of what's going on. Lean into what you love and who you love. Until tomorrow's daily message, I hope you have an amazing year and a wonderful beginning with this beautiful new moon. Bye now.